Hi guys, welcome back to J Sigma Math. If this is your first time of joining us here, my name is Joel Babatunde, and in this video I will be solving problems on indices. Actually, this video is a continuation of a video that we have done before. So to lay your hands on that video, the link is in the description section. Simplify 2x raised to the power of half multiplied by 3x raised to the power of minus 5 over 2. Like you know, you have to deal with the numbers first. You have 2 multiplied by 3, which equals to 6. And now move to add the alphabets. You have x raised to the power of half multiplied by x raised to the power of minus 5 over 2. How do you do this? Using the multiplication law, which is given as this. You have x raised to the power of half multiplied by x raised to the power of minus 5 over 2. And you have x raised to the power of half minus 5 over 2. Using the LCM, you have x raised to the power of 1 minus 5 over 2. And you have x raised to the power of minus 4 over 2. And 4 over 2 is 2. So you have x raised to the power of minus 2. You can write this by using the negative index law, which is given as this. Then our final answer now becomes 1 over x raised to the power of 2. Now move to the next example. Simplifying 5x a squared b raised to the power of minus 2 all over 5a raised to the power of 3 b raised to the power of minus 3. How do you solve this? You can pause the video and solve it on your own. Now, dealing with the number, so the 5 divided by 5 is equal to 15. Now we'll move to dealing with letter A. You have a squared divided by a raised to the power of 3. Using the division law, which is given as this, we have a raised to the power 2 divided by a raised to the power 3, which now becomes a raised to the power 2 minus 3. And 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1. So therefore, a raised to the power minus 1. But we cannot leave our answer like this. Why? Because we can still use the negative index law to write that as 1 over a. Now we'll move to the letter B. We have b raised to the power of minus 2 divided by b raised to the power of minus 3. Using the division law, we have to subtract the indices from each other. We have b raised to the power of minus 2 minus 3. And that gives us b raised to the power of minus 2 plus 3. And minus 2 plus 3 is 1, so b raised to the power of 1. Therefore, our final answer now looks like this. We have 15 raised to the power of 1 over a multiplied by b, and that gives us 15 multiplied by b all over a. And our overall answer becomes 15b divided by a. Let's take another example. The fourth root of 16a raised to the power of minus 12. What do you have to do? We have 16 and we have a. We have a number and we have a letter. All you have to do is to separate it since they are under the same root. So we have 16, fourth root of 16 multiplied by fourth root of a raised to the power of minus 12. And the fourth root of 16 is 2. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which equals to 16. Multiplied by a raised to the power of minus 12 over 4. How did you come about this? Using the fractional index law, which is given as this. The 4 of the root becomes the denominator of the fractional index. So we have 12 divided by 4 is 3. So you have 2 times a raised to the power of minus 3. So we have 2 times 1 over a raised to the power of 3. Then our final answer becomes 2 over a raised to the power of 3. Taking another example, we have simplify 1 over 27 raised to the power of minus half. I want you to lay your hand on this and do this. Having got your answer, we continue. Using the negative index law, I'll be solving the 1 over 27 in the bracket using the negative index law, which is given as this. So 1 over 27 now becomes 27 raised to the power of minus 1 raised to the power of minus half. How do we solve this? Now using the power of an index law, which is given as this. So we multiply the indices together. So you have 27 raised to the power of minus half multiplied by minus 1. And that gives us 27 raised to the power of half. And that gives us root 27. Now move to the last example of this video, which is actually the one on the thumbnail of this tutorials. M raised to the power of minus cos square x multiplied by 2m raised to the power of minus sine square x. How do we simplify this? They are having the same base, but the variables are different. So you have 1 multiplied by 2, that's 2. And we have, using the multiplication law, we have m raised to the power of minus cos square x minus sine square x, which becomes 2m raised to the power of, we can factor out the minus. We have 2m raised to the power of minus cos square x plus sine square x. And obviously, if you are good with trigonometry ratio, you would know that cos square x plus sine square x is equals to 1. So we have 2m raised to the power of minus 1, which is equal to 2 over m. And this brings us to the end of this